Hey, what's up, everyone? So I have a request here from a viewer to explain more in depth on the mini-map over here when you actually attack someone. So what these mean is it shows you the most common unit almost always here, but how they gauge it is based on how much money that you have spent in upgrades on these guys and how many of them are actually in your waves. So sometimes you can see Firebolt Towers in the very, very top corner right here, featured as #1, but there aren't that many, especially in the lower levels. If you are around 1100, 1500 trophies, and you see someone that has like a Firebolt Tower up front, that may not necessarily mean he has a whole bunch of them. It's just because the Firebolt Tower is so damn expensive that he bumps itself up to the first spot here. So even if he only has one or two. So these are a rough gauge on what you're going to fight in the bases. And again, it mainly goes by how many there are, but it also is greatly affected by how much you've upgraded it and total costs spent on those towers. So that's what this means. And as you go down the list, of course, that just means there's less and less of them in the base. So when you see a base like this base has tons and tons of gargoyles, which means he probably has one or two waves of just complete gargoyles. Then he's got a couple of frosters, a very few amount of mortars, maybe one or two ogre in some of the waves. I mean, one or two ogre throughout all his waves, and then a few paladins just to round up the bunch. It doesn't show you everything. There probably isn't like knights or something else over here. So I believe the 5 is max, and maybe 6. I can't recall if there's a 6th one. But you can see here he's only got 4 towers, and so when you see 4, you know that that's all that there is, because if he has 6 or 7 units, the 6th one wouldn't show up, the 7th one wouldn't show up, so he may have a little bit of other types of units. He may have a few knights in there, or he may have a few pyromancers, but when it's like this, tower-wise, there's only 4 towers, there's nothing right here, so you know for a fact that there is only Firebolt, Skull, and Snake towers in his base with the barricades right there. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this base, showing you exactly what this means in practice. That's a cool emblem right there, actually, the red and black. Nice job there. So again, he should have a lot of gargoyles in his base. You'll notice there's a couple gargoyles, some more gargoyles, quite a bit of frosters, and frosters were the second one on his list, so that makes complete sense. And then there's that one big ogre right there walking around. So you see there was a ton of frosters, and then a ton of gargoyles, and then there it is. There's another ogre for his other wave. And he's got a few paladins in there. And then towers, there should be no surprises whatsoever because we saw all of his towers that he possibly had. So if you guys ever have any questions whatsoever about Royal Revolt, you definitely let me know. Drop a comment down below. I'd love to help you. We've been playing since launch, so we pretty much know everything there is to know about Royal Revolt 2. So yeah, so don't be shy. Drop a comment. Again, here to help you guys out. And thanks for watching, guys. We're going to finish up here just real quick. You do want to try and constantly summon out troops, even if you've already practically won the game like there, because there's a lot of achievements that you need to summon out, like say 50,000 units. So you have to summon out 50,000 cannons, or 50,000 archers, or 50,000 knights. So it's always a good idea just to constantly spam out the troops, even when the game is pretty much over like this. That will help you get those achievements. Sometimes I don't do it because I have those achievements, most of them already unlocked, since again we have been playing for nearly 1 year now. And I can't wait to see what they do for our yearly celebration. Because I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a huge event type thing. There's got to be something big, making it through a year with a nice, nice player base, The game is doing extremely well for Flare Games. So there are going to be updates in the pipeline. We don't know any new information, and unfortunately, sorry, I can't share anything else because I don't know anything. They're not telling me anything else. We do know that coming soon-ish, we don't know when this will be, but they were going to try and implement something of a daily login bonus, which we really asked for, and then also a form integration, which will be like a button on here that will take you directly to the Royal Revolt 2 forms. So like, say there'd be like a button right here or a button part of here, or possibly even in the little button right here. And there will be like a form link where you can click on it and it'll take you directly to the Royal Revolt 2 forums so you can get connected and talk to players, possibly report a problem or a bug or anything like that. It's a great place to hang out, the Royal Revolt 2 forums. Very knowledgeable and nice people there actually. So again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, drop them down below.